So we are through AFCON group stages, and there are things that happen that probably you wouldn't expect to happen in African football. And especially, let me start with one. There have been no salary troubles. Normally, you would expect a team to either strike or not play or do something just because the federation did not release money for them. Either they did not release their salary on time, they did not pay some players, they carried some extra people, and somehow it usually happens just before the competitions or during the competition when they have been defeated or they are facing elimination. You see, okay, this time we had no team that had any trouble, or if there was any trouble, it was done under waters. Like none of us knew. There was no any news about any team with problems on media. There were issues with players coming late or players just finishing. We saw Inaki Williams just getting eliminated and then flying to Bilbao to play a game. Then somebody like Onana just having to play before coming to, and those are some of the issues which makes African or AFCON looks like it's not a very serious competition, because if you're defeated probably in a World Cup, and if people are saying like you are expected to win, like the way Germany were defeated, or the way like you had to carry some form of burden, like you had to show, if it's not remorse, it's sadness. You will not just go from getting defeated in probably or getting eliminated in World Cup to going straight to your club football, or getting eliminated maybe in Euros to going straight to the club football and playing like nothing happened. Some players do not take AFCON serious, and those players do not need or don't have to be played. I was so happy with Cameroon benching Onana. Just show some seriousness to a team. You don't carry yourself like you are the best overall. Like nothing can happen to you. Then Ghana getting eliminated was another surprise. Like they have names. I've just started with Inaki, Kudus, and so many players. I couldn't name them. Even Odoi was supposed to be in Ghana. It wasn't called, I think. The thing is, them getting eliminated from AFCON in that group, getting defeated and drawing with Mozambique, getting defeated by Cape Verde. That's not expected. You'll expect a team, were they defeated by Cape Verde? You'll expect a team such as Ghana to give some fight, like to show you have a name. Like people usually carry a name, and that shows that there was also lack of respect to big names. Like every country wanted to qualify. Even Tanzania just drew with Zambia. Tanzania was about to beat Zambia. If it was not for that last minute corner, Zambia were to be defeated by Tanzania. And again, Tanzania drew with the DRC. That just shows that smaller teams and players from smaller teams did not show enough respect, or they showed too much they did not show too much respect to those players. They went there knowing that they can defeat them, and you see there are so many surprises, and some of the surprises are on how teams from Northern Africa, the Arab countries were defeated and eliminated Algeria, Tunisia. You see, there's always that stereotype that African countries usually, you will say, show a lot of respect to most countries, especially European countries, but those Northern African countries usually just they carry themselves like they are the best. So in so doing, they don't get defeated easily by Africans in the south, west, or east, and also in European. That's why Morocco even qualified for semi-finals, which Ghana was to be the first team to qualify, but I think they did not just carry themselves that way. So it is always expected that teams in the Northern Africa, Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt, they'll just qualify because they have better organization, probably they have richer federations, and they are closer to Europe. So a lot of players usually get born in Europe, academies Europe, then they just come to play for these teams. You know, a lot of black people when they go to Europe, they are usually quickly assimilated into those European teams. That's why teams like France are usually made up of so many Africans. But in this AFCON, we also had no respect for those Northern African countries. So Algeria, Tunisia were eliminated. Egypt just qualified by a whisker. They were supposed to be eliminated. Then another surprise is how Ivory Coast near elimination. Okay, I knew Ivory Coast were not a good team. They don't have the players that they have been losing. So, but you know, when you are the host, you usually try to qualify. So them just winning one game in the group stages and getting defeated twice, it was a little surprising. And now they have qualified, but they are meeting Senegal. So it's good you have qualified, but I think the next game is your last game. So I'm sorry for you. Those are the 5 biggest surprises in AFCON as at now. But we are going to see many surprises, especially in round of 16.